Hey everyone, how are you? It's Venus here, of course, and I just thought it'd be fun today to give you an update on my year because I get so many questions from you. What's happening? What are you doing? When are you coming back? Are you playing tennis? Are you retired? So I thought I'd just give you a rundown of how my year is going, and that way hopefully it'll answer your questions, or maybe I'll leave a little mystery. And of course, if you like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, press like if you like it, all the things, you know what to do. So let's get started. So the year started out for me, well, of course, in the tennis world, the year starts out in January. And in January, the Australian Open started, and I've had some amazing memories at the Australian Open, but it was not the route I was taking this year. So instead of going to the Australian Open, I ended up going to Paris, which is, of course, where I live my best life. And as you know, I love Paris, and it's been like my favorite destination for the last few years. So I think that's a pretty good consolation, going to Paris and having the opportunity of a lifetime to just, eat croissants, but not in excess, just like I'm allowed one croissant per trip. And so during that time, I had the opportunity to go to Fashion Week, and also during that time too, I got a chance to go to Virgil's last show. So if you have not seen that video, you can check it out and see what that was like. So I spent a lot of time, of course, in Paris this year, and for the last 6 months, I went every month. So this is the first month, actually, that I have not been in Paris, and it broke the streak. I was kind of hoping to do it every month for the next 12 months, but I could not rationalize or find a reason to go to Paris. Usually I always go because I have some work or I'm going to another country and then I find a way to get to Paris. This time there was no space for it. And another reason why there was no space is I've been so busy. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this movie, King Richard. Yeah, so this is a film that was amazing and it's told the story of our family. So I spent all of March, normally when most tennis players are going to play the big tournaments in Indian Wells or playing in the Miami Open, I was at the Oscars. It was incredible. It was amazing. It was the first time that I had seen the Oscars and been to the Oscars. So it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And Serena and I, we found out the day before that we were going to open the show. So that was so crazy. I couldn't believe it. And as someone who's not so emotional, it actually brought a few tears to my eyes. I just couldn't believe that life had taken us to that place. So if you take your opportunities, more will come. Those are wise words from my sister Serena that she told me before I walked out on the court in the 2005 Wimbledon. She told me, if you take your opportunities, more will come. And that is, I feel like, is a classic case. You just take your opportunities, you do your best, and then those go beyond your wildest dreams. So we spent all of March going to the SAG Awards, the Critics' Choice Awards, the Producer Guild Award. We were up for so many awards, and we brought home a few, and it was really the experience of a lifetime. So while I missed playing the tournaments, I actually got to do and experience so many other things. In April as well, there have been some really cool and amazing things. We were able to announce my partnership with Lacoste, so I'm super excited about that. And then April was also Sjogren's Awareness Month. So as you know, I live with an autoimmune disease, so it was really called Sjogren's syndrome. And I actually feel like I need to do more videos about that. So I'll put that on my list, but also it was really cool and amazing to be involved with the Sjogren's Syndrome Foundation and to support awareness for Sjogren's syndrome, for helping people to feel better sooner, get diagnosed faster, all those different things. So April was like a really big month for that. And then in March was so crazy that I'm just going back and forth, but in March it was also so crazy because it was our big push for women's equity. And at my activewear brand, 11, we really do a lot of work for this throughout the year. But of course, March is Women's History Month, so it's important for us to really, scream into the treetops about how women are not paid equally. And on the average, women are paid 82 cents the dollar that men are paid in the United States. And if you're a minority, then you're paid less. If you leave the United States, guess what? Because of course, all of my fans and everyone watching the channel aren't just from the United States. That gap gets wider, so it's something that we have to talk about to to raise awareness and also to raise money to grassroots level. So we're involved with Girls Inc. and we were able to help this organization raise money and also to let people know about this. So we had some really amazing moments on James Corden and some amazing articles around women's history, and that was or equity, and it was amazing to be able to scream that from the mountaintop so that people would hear that, and we continue to want to amplify that throughout the year. A really cool moment too is being able to go back home and visit where I was from. And I don't get a chance to go to California as much as I'd like, and I definitely don't get a chance to go back to Compton and visit my old school, and to visit my old house, and to visit the course where we practiced. All those things in all those places, it was quite emotional. And I wanted to take that journey, and I took it with my sister Isha. It was like a Team V moment. And we just had this opportunity to just look back as we looked forward and as we prepared for the Oscars and hopefully to win something. And it was just emotional. And I think what hit me most of all was like looking back at all the work that went into that. It was just scary. Like, it was so much work. And when you just live day by day, you don't really think about it. But as I looked back, I was like, oh my gosh, there were so many hours. And I'm so grateful that, me as a young person was dedicated to doing that work so that way I could be here today, just living my dream on a daily basis. And that's what life's about, right? So for me now, as I look forward to what's happening next, of course, I look forward to getting back on the court. And of course, I'll let you know as soon as I know what's happening and when I'll be back, but I swear it's soon and I can't wait. And I know the French Open in Wimbledon's coming up and I've got so many questions. Are you playing the French? Are you playing Wimbledon? And like I promised you, I'm gonna leave a little bit of mystery. I can't tell you exactly when because I feel like I want it to be a surprise. So it will be a surprise, but I will definitely surprise you. And I think that I'm going to have so many supporters that have always supported me in my career and the things that I've done on the court. And I can't wait. So in the meantime, I'm watching the playoffs in basketball, getting super motivated about that and super excited about Formula One, and Formula One being in Miami for the first time. So that's a great experience. And of course, you can check out our video on that too. And after that, yeah, life won't wait. I'm so excited about everything that's coming up, but I thought it'd be fair to give you an update on what's happening, what I'm looking forward to, and thank you guys for always connecting with me and just being here. And lots of love to you, of course. Be well, be safe. Remember to check us out every week on Fridays. And sometimes there's some special videos on other days. We always let you know, especially if you have signed up for notifications like I've, asked you to. You will absolutely know when we're coming out with the things. So always comment in the comment box and let me know what's on your heart. And lots of love to you, and I'll see you guys next week.